No, I'm busy tonight, actually.
Hey, welcome everyone to the Jerry HotPants Club podcast, part 2 from yesterday, which was Wednesday, July 20th episode about questioning our very sanity, apparently. So today is Thursday, July 21st. It is National Be Somebody Day.
Pee on somebody day?
Be Somebody
Oh,
Day. Yeah.
Okay. Same, but different.
Okay, trip. But it's also National Junk Food Day, as we can see right here in our.
These have 100 grams of sugar in them. It's not real.
Jesus Christ.
I'm drinking a giant motherfucking Coke.
I'm drinking diet caffeine-free root beer. Root beer is always caffeine-free. So if it's diet and it's caffeine, there's no sugar. If there's no sugar and there's no caffeine, what's in it?
Aspartame.
No.
And water.
Oh, aspartame, yeah.
Probably piss. What you guys don't see on
Depression.
camera, yes, severe depression, was Ben and Yusuf outside just pounding the fuck out of some popcorn. And that's not a
Chris
euphemism.
was
They were
too
eating
in
it.
the kitchen.
Smart Pop.
Yeah.
Smart Pop? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Why the dog was
What
trying to...
were you chewing on out there?
This is 612 Heap O Popcorn.
Oh, that...
Can I say the name? Can we
Yeah.
say where we got it from?
Yeah.
We,
What-
we went to some 7-Eleven and got some salty-ass popcorn.
Yeah, they make it there. Yeah. Guess who made it?
You.
No, I did not make the pop. That would mean I'd have to do some work. It is also Get to Know Your Customers Day. Fuck those guys. Okay, so we were being asked questions by the mental health professional, Stephanie.
This has nothing to do with being a mental health professional.
It kind of does because you're,
A weirdo?
we've got people.
She's the true.
We have
Did
people
you
in the room
scare
who
her
cl-
all weekend?
We have people in the room who claim to be mental health
What was wrong
professionals
with
when
what I
they are
said all
not.
weekend?
Remember, she flew in here on
You're
our
crying
company
all
dime.
She's in here on the
Crying
company.
all weekend.
I was crying all weekend. That doesn't mean anything. Mental health professionals can cry. Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez, Chris.
No, she's not a robot, Chris. You
Yeah.
fucker.
And hey, I didn't get to answer the last question.
What?
Roles do love and affection play in your life? I don't
No.
think we all answered it. Who didn't answer?
What was that?
I did not.
You didn't, yeah.
No, I don't
ready?
know that I'm willing necessarily.
Oh.
But
Yeah. If you don't want to answer,
let's hear what you have to
could give,
say.
like,
I don't. Did anyone answer that question?
Pete did, but went on for a while, and it got weird, and he started talking about empathy, and then I don't fucking know.
Oh,
where
isn't
we
that
went.
when we talked about lucid dreams?
Yeah, then we went there.
Yeah,
so let's not go there.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we want to?
I'll talk about love and affection.
Go for it.
So, like, I'm a super lovey person, so that's why these questions are interesting to me, because I think I could literally fall in love with anybody. Like, anybody. And also in my life, whenever I hate something, I'm like, I fucking hate this. I end up loving it. I'm just a loving person. So
But hate isn't the opposite of love, right?
It is.
Isn't the opposite of love is not love?
I don't know what it is.
Could you do us
but
all a favor and stop chewing in the fucking microphone, please?
I do. I tell my friends I love them.
These watermelon ones suck.
I have to me, like, just, I don't know. Love is an everyday thing. So I'm cool with that. Affection depends on the situation. I am not, like, my family shows no affection. So there's no hugging that happens. I can think of one time my dad ever, like, sort of hugged me. I think. Although, like, in the recent years, he's given weird I don't know. He's weird. But there's not a lot of, like, normal affection.
sniffy,
going
does he?
on. No, he's...
You changed your shampoo.
Oh, my God.
Yusuf is the
My
sniffer in
shampoo
here.
does smell really good. You should...
I do, actually. I smell people.
Oh,
And I
my
make
hair.
it very obvious.
You do smell good.
I
Like a lady.
I try to smell guys and guess what kind of shampoo they use.
Okay.
Okay, so affection...
You get a lot of fights? Well,
Yeah. Yusuf just gets his ass beat all over the fucking globe. All right. So continue, Stephanie.
Affection. I mean, I don't... Like, I hug my friends. Yeah, I don't... I'm not, like, closed off to affection. But... I don't know. I just don't think of these things as, like, very serious. They're day-to-day things, like love and affection. It's part of being alive.
Yusuf, what do you got over there?
Well, I said I kind of answered this on the last episode. Love and affection for me is just a business transaction, and a lot of it is just chemical reaction in your brain. You know, so like whereas love is concerned, it's like it's for my immediate family: mother, father, brother, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and my closest friends, I try not to befriend a lot of people just because that's a lot of investment when you give over that much to somebody.
Okay. Chris, did you answer this question?
I don't know. These watermelons suck though. Get the fish one.
Fish?
Thanks.
They're like fake Swedish fish.
Sad.
The love and affection thing. I mean, like, I show affection and love my son. Like, I'll hug him and kiss him on the top of the head, tell him I love him, tell him he's doing great, all that stuff. And then I guess women. I mean, I'd show them love and affection different. Hug them, kiss them on the top of the head, but it's different. It's different. You know what I mean?
I would hope so.
It doesn't stop right there.
Okay. All right. So, Pete, you did answer this in a roundabout way. So what do you think, Ben? You going to answer? You can pass.
I'll answer this. So first, I'll start with affection, like showing love to my family. Like I cannot leave the house without giving my daughter a hug and a kiss. If I only do it once, she'll run outside screaming, "Huggy, kiss, hi!" So like we're very open with showing affection and saying I love you. We have to do that before we leave, and there's something wrong if we don't do that. So the love. Personally, I don't necessarily subscribe to that love as an emotion, but maybe I'm just not, maybe I'm thinking of it differently, but...
Well, maybe it's a both and, too. Like, you can show love with action.
Yeah.
Like, they're both, right? It's this emotion, but you can also show love. You can cultivate love.
You can learn how to imitate love.
Yeah. You know that, yes.
Is that a song?
Yes. So...
It's going to be.
It's interesting with, like, my family. One side of the family is very, like, huggy, touchy-feely, like, they'll give you a hug, and the other wasn't so much.
Yes.
And with our group of friends, if I bring someone around, like, they're getting 30 fucking hugs, and it makes them feel weirded out.
Yeah.
I warned the normies.
But, like, that is how we're like, physical touch. It's like, I'm there for you. I'm open to you. It's okay to feel. And some people I don't hug on purpose because I don't want them to find a place to stick the knife.
I don't hug new women.
Yeah.
I'll hug like 12 guys, and then when the one girl comes up, be like, "Hey, get away from me, bitch."
Yeah.
And then always have to be like, "I apologize. It's not. I just don't hug women."
You do that at work. You do that at Kmart, so it doesn't matter.
Kmart's closed.
It's a big part. That's a big part of who and what I am. Showing love and affection.
Kmart's closed.
I don't know.
You are like every other goddamn woman in my life. Correct every fucking word that comes out of my mouth.
Get her.
Peter.
Tell her.
Stephanie, no. Stephanie, I love you dearly, but if you correct me one more time.
What you going to do?
Have I corrected her?
Are you going to commit violence against this young woman?
I'll duct tape her to a fucking radiator.
I'll duct tape.
Whoa.
Well, I'm sorry. Did that all come out like that? Can you edit that? You say you will, but you never do. So now it's out there. So.
Lord help me.
Anyway, next fucking question, please.
So I just do want to say that there's a lot of questions that are about, like, if anybody, like, wants to do this at home, with their friends.
Sex questions?
No, they're basically like exchange something positive about each other. Talk about things you have in common.
I'd be exchanging positivity during sex, let me tell you.
We're not going to do those ones. Because that's just stupid.
You said that we go hard on him and we're just mean to him for no reason.
I didn't say no reason. I said you're too hard on him. And then he put his foot in his mouth, and I immediately redacted. So you deserve everything that you get.
Pete can't stand that I just drop fact after fact after fact after fact.
No, what I can't stand is that you drop opinion after opinion after opinion with no fucking way to back up any of that.
The
shit
Rovies
that
way
you
to
say.
Aliens built pyramids.
You spit fucking falsehoods constantly, and I don't say shit. I just let it ride because everyone can see you on camera, and I'm like, I don't need to fucking call you out.
Out of every everybody that's sitting in this room who's been corrected on the fucking internet more than you. How many times do I get messages from people daily like, how do you put up with that toxic horseshit?
You're lying.
He's got a big dick.
You're lying.
Yeah, see? He just
Fake
said I was
news.
lying. Thank you.
Okay.
So anyway.
But back to the questions. I already kind of answered the next one, but we can do it if you guys want to. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
Chris, you take this one first.
What? Yeah, my child was fine.
See?
Yeah,
He's so deep, ladies. He's a deep man.
Yusef.
Are you a fucking hologram? You motherfucker, are you real?
He morphs into it.
All right. I had an amazing childhood. I used to think that I had a shitty childhood until I got clean and looked at it with a great perspective. I had a bunch of moms. I was taught manners. I was taught respect. I was taught work ethic. I was taught how to be around a bunch of different people. I learned how to deal with struggles. I mean, it was an amazing childhood. I don't know. I got to play in the streets and get dirty.
Probably all of us got to do that.
I think, yeah, all of us generally did that. I think and that's really important, maybe. The most important part.
Ben?
I think I answered the first part of that question already.
Yeah.
Do I think I had a happier childhood than other people?
Than most.
Than most? Absolutely not. I think I was a troubled child.
You look troubled.
We won't elaborate, but
Me too.
no.
Yeah.
Did you have pets growing up?
I did.
Did they make it past the first year?
Yeah.
Fucking goldfishes.
I
constantly
didn't.
getting
It wasn't that kind of trouble.
Okay, just
I was
making
like,
sure.
As long as they weren't Swedish gold.
I wasn't.
Fucking Dexter over here.
I wasn't from circumstances that were beyond my control. I was a sad and obsessive child. So, like obsessive compulsive disorders and shit. Well, yeah, those.
What do you got? Hold on. Chris is.
I don't have nothing.
Oh, okay.
My childhood was great.
Stephanie?
Both and. Like, it sucked on some level because my parents are so young, but I also was, like, so many people loved me. My aunts, my grandparents. I would agree, though, that, like, I was very tortured as a child. Yeah. So then the next question is, what is your...
You're not going to let me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Question?
I'm sorry. Go.
I'm going to kind of borrow from Yusuf for a minute because I had a lot like I had a grandmother that helped raise me. There were two older Polish ladies that were babysitters that helped raise me. So I always had positive influence in my life. And my dad was an alcoholic. He will always be an alcoholic. But my dad, I want to complain about things. But I didn't need anything, I never went hungry. And I had a very loving mother. And after getting clean, the perspective changed. Like, my childhood was not that bad. I had it pretty fucking good, honestly. My dad never hit me. There was no sexual abuse or anything. Like, there was no, abandonment physically. Emotionally, yeah. But, I mean, I had it pretty fucking good. And I love playing the persecuted role. Like, what was me? So, I had a really good childhood.
So you might just want to answer the next question because it's kind of along these long lines of what's your relationship like with your mother?
You asking me if I want to have sex with my mother?
What?
Wow.
No.
Okay.
I think we're beyond
How do you?
Freudian.
It's actually not that. It's how do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
Oh, I have a lot of regret.
Why?
Feel like you wasted time?
Yeah. I feel like I wasted time, and I feel like while she was here, I didn't give her the respect.
You
she
didn't
deserved.
take years off her life, right? Even if you were like bad and fucking up, like that's not.
I know that. And when I first got clean, I felt that I did. Even though she was still alive, I felt like I ruined her life to the point where I made her unhealthy. And I didn't contribute to her death, but the regret that I have is that I didn't treat her with the respect that she deserved while she was alive. And that's something I got to live with. But my relation, I did have a good relation. My mom loved me unconditionally. And I loved her enough to know that even today, the hurt still exists almost like it did the day that she died. So, yeah. There's that. Ben.
All right.
Oh, Chris.
Me? I like how we just pick who's going. I have a great relationship with my mother. She's never done anything wrong to me. Sometimes she doesn't listen to me and still thinks I'm like 14.
I can't imagine why. I mean, why wouldn't she listen to everything you say?
I know. My whole life, older, like 55-year-old women have been telling me to sit down and shut up. And turns out they were wrong. Everybody should have just listened to me and everybody would have been better off.
Whoa. Yep.
Now you see Ben firsthand.
He's single, ladies.
Yeah, but if you watch our debates, you just get throttled to the point where I don't even need to speak really.
Oh, jeez, guys.
No,
come
that's
on.
not.
Yeah, because your points earlier will kill your points later. Like they offset,
bickering.
and there's all these fallacies. Like it's not a fair debate.
The bickering.
Yeah, cool story, bro.
Let's keep going. Who's next?
Yusuf.
Mothers?
Mothers. Sure.
How many mothers do you have? You said you had.
I have a bunch of mothers. A bunch of ladies raised me. So, like, when I was living in the Middle East, it was me, my older brother, and my father. My father worked all the time. Our store was right underneath our house, and my father was in that store from sun up to sundown. I spent a lot of times with his workers, and almost all my aunts took turns pretty much feeding me and my brother, making us food, getting us school clothes, teaching us our ABCs in Arabic, those kind of things. Also, like my friends' mothers, if my friends were catching a whooping, I caught it with them. So they taught me, discipline and manners and such things. And then I have my aunt Layla, God rest her soul. She took the most time and invested it into me. And like the best thing my mom could have done was send me to Lebanon. I was really I wasn't.
How old were you when she sent you to Lebanon?
4. So I was really angry about that for a long time until I put it into perspective, got clean, and I'm like, that's the best thing she did for me. Like me and my older brother was sent us to Lebanon. Yeah, at the time I thought I was going to Disneyland, and I got there and I'm like, this is not Disneyland. Like real deal.
Oh, that really happened?
Yeah.
You told us that story before.
That was a real fucking thing. We had to go to Egypt first, and I'm like, oh my God, they got fucking pyramids here in Disneyland. Get to Lebanon, bro, and there's a shit show, and I'm like, what the fuck? This does not
Listen,
look like
I think I would end up on the road that you ended up on as far as like dope. If somebody would have said, you're going to Disneyland, and I ended up in fucking Egypt.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be very happy about that. Because I have blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't think they'd like me too much.
I caught it all my life for being a white boy. I'm the great devil, the white devil.
You are insane. Okay.
How do I feel about my relationship with my mother?
Yeah.
I feel that a little bit of remorse. My mother's still alive, and we do see each other often. I feel a lot of. I feel like I put her through a lot, so I feel some guilt. I've tried to make amends to my mom the best of my ability, but I feel like I could try harder to be available for her. But overall, I feel like it's a healthy relationship. So I don't know. I need a faces chart to identify that feeling. I don't know.
No, I get it. Stephanie.
It's weird. It's a weird fucking relationship. It always will be because we're like sisters more than she's my mom. But also like have had, many other people who have been influential. Like I think a lot about my Aunt Gail, who kind of like, no matter what I did, she's seen me do the most fucked up stuff, like wasted. And the next day is like, yeah, whatever,
She was always really nice.
And she went through a lot of shit that she never was able to like come to grips with, and I think it made her really suffer at the end, and it really inspired me to like not do that, right? Like I don't need to have like secrets or yeah, I don't know. She just had she died with a lot of stuff. And when you lose your kid, you know, Billy died when he was 18. No woman is ever the same again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, mixed, weird.
I think we forget a lot of times that our moms are human beings.
Yeah. Right.
Because they are like super women. They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
My mom was in a lot of ways, because if you imagine being my mother.
I mean,
like, look.
can any of you imagine being a mother? You're not.
I mean,
Okay, I'm sorry.
well, moms have like the most difficult job on earth. That's why they say that heaven is built at the feet of mothers. So based on their hard work is how heaven is built. And that's like
Women have
the
a
biggest
lot on their
compliment.
shoulders. Yeah.
What is the next question?
Next
Seth?
question. So there was some more of those like weird ones, but 26 is complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share ...
Fuck.
Yeah.
Anybody want to jump in there?
Ass to mouth.
Either this is not applicable for me.
Okay. Stop staring at me like that. I'm not going to sleep with you. What do you want?
I don't know. I wish I had somebody I could share gonorrhea with. I wish I had somebody I could share fucking... what do I want to share?
I don't know.
Deepest self.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the answer is either life or everything.
I was going to say unattached sex, but
Unattached.
life or everything is fine.
That's the opposite of what I was just saying.
I know.
What hotel you staying at tonight?
Anybody else?
I don't have an answer for that.
No?
Nope. I don't have
That one just seemed like a filler.
It is.
I don't know. We're in set 3, so shit gets real, right?
Shit's
Sure.
real.
The next one's weird. We can't do that one.
Do that one.
Yeah, do that
It's
one.
like if you were going to become a close friend with one of us, which we're, I think after this, probably fucking close friends, please share what would be important for him or her to know. So I guess, like, if you're going to get a new friend, what should they have a heads up about?
That I'm
That's actually a good question.
yeah.
I require lubricant.
Like a gallon, 5-gallon, 55-gallon drum of it.
No, a menial amount, just enough.
Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. You know why? Because I see how excited you get when I show up. So you're going to need a lot more than just a little bit. Yusef, what is something that people should know if they're going to be your friend?
I apologize for the way that I communicate.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
I don't communicate the best.
No.
Thank you for clearing that up.
I think that's what Chris and I mean when we say that you're fucking insane.
Apology
right?
accepted.
It like takes me a minute to like when I say something, I'll be like, oh, okay, let's go.
Maybe you should slow down. Think about what you're going to say. Then say it. Like, no, we're just going to go.
Just
and then
I probably am like this guy, the dog over
look
there.
at my
in
dog
head.
chilling, dog.
Yeah,
He
finally.
just nutted on 12 fucking things in the last hour.
You got him going. He's like, y'all talking about me.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's stay
Y'all
focused.
talking about me.
Okay.
What was the question?
Hold on. It's getting late. It's getting late, everyone.
Did I?
We got 20 more minutes of this.
Oh, yeah. What would be important for someone to know if they were going to be a friend and they weren't your current friend about you? Like a heads up. A disclaimer.
Prison bunkie.
No, you don't. You don't make friends with those people. You don't.
One of my prison bunkies, I called him Sea Beast.
What'd you call him, Sea Beast?
Yeah, he looked like some kind of octopus because he was bald and.
What? What is
So
this?
for you, if you're incarcerated with people for
Big
long
eyes.
periods of time, you have to be sarcastic. There's just
No, prison is evil. It is all sarcasm all the time. It's impossible to escape. Everything that comes out of everyone's mouth is sarcasm constantly. It is impossible to escape.
Didn't you say I would do well in prison?
Yes, because you're cute.
I told you were good looking, bro.
Okay, so Chris, what's your heads up for these friends that you're gonna meet someday?
Like, I'm down to fight, dog. Like, I'm like on the team. Like, if you're gonna be on the team, you gotta be on the team too. Like, it's loyalty over everything. Like,
Getting punched sucks. I'm gonna talk my way out of it.
I'm not gonna fight them. I won't ever fight my friends.
Yeah, no, that's not what we're talking about. See, he's had enough of your shit.
He's got his balls.
No. Wait a minute. You're gonna talk your way out of getting punched?
He's like, hey.
You're gonna talk your way out of getting punched?
That's the best way. Always, you got to try and use your first weapon.
I honestly don't know how you haven't been fucking just like.
Okay, come on.
No, in a loving way. I mean this. Like, you say more crazy shit than I do.
No, he talks shit and he works out. He's down to fight too. He nuts up on people all the time.
That's true. Like that girl outside of my work.
No, like the DoorDash driver.
Oh yeah, you let that motherfucker know, Stephanie.
He showed up in his.
I get hit a lot, but that's probably why I say that getting punched sucks. Try and talk your way out of shit. But a lot of times I'm just like an idiot. It's just I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Shut the fuck up.
That's why my head is so big, because I've been punched so much. So
swollen up.
Yeah, the one
got stung by bees.
Stung by bees.
Me? You want to know my answer?
Yes. You're here for your answer.
I'm super intense.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that.
Really inappropriate. Dark sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
Also, though, like, am a very good friend. Go out of my way to try to do what I can to be supportive to people.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah, of course.
I'm good at almost everything.
No rules. Oh, and you're never wrong.
I'm not never wrong. You guys just get sick of hearing me be right all the time.
What a guy.
I'm never not right.
Yeah, we're
supposed to have debates on this show. I make free thought points that I've actually.
Ben, we got to get through some questions still.
Pete just repeats what CNN says.
Friends,
you two are sucking each other's dicks about banning getting called to the January 6th committee.
Oh, God.
Like that's actual real news.
Like, he can't help himself. He wants to go back to this shit.
You guys got to wake up. That shit's not real news.
No, we don't have to do a fucking thing that you tell us. Ben, please.
I already answered this question.
Oh, yeah, the lubricant. Okay.
Yeah. The lubricant, damn.
Okay, so what people should know about me is that if I run you into the ground verbally, it is because I love you. If I just sit here and straight talk shit and call you a fucking piece of shit or rattle off the most inappropriate of dialogue that exists, it's because I love you. And I mean that.
Right on.
You fucking jerk off.
Yeah.
Seriously, I have an inappropriate mind and an inappropriate mouth, so.
Somebody's interior lights are on in my driveway, my neighbor says.
Wouldn't be mine.
It's you?
Oh, Ben.
We can catch him up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get caught up, so.
Okay.
Oh, be careful going that way. Shit. I'd like to remind everyone that America lost World War III.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
and we
so
are
what's the next
working
question?
to win World War IV now.
Oh,
what is the next
Thank
question?
you, President Trump.
Stephanie, if you
share
acknowledge
with your partner an embarrassing moment
Partner, bed
in
partner?
your life.
Or
just we're all partners.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
okay, no. What's the question one more time?
Share an embarrassing moment in your life.
I mean, I don't have a problem embarrassing myself, so I have a counter question for you.
Go.
In regards to me. Pick a year.
This year. Let's go current. What's the most embarrassing moment of this year for you?
Most embarrassing moment of this year? Okay, so I was laying in bed, and I knew I had to poop, right? And
You're really going to tell this story?
yeah, I
All
would
right.
tell this story.
Content.
So I was laying in bed, and I knew I had to take a shit, but I was being a lazy asshole, right? So I waited until that last minute, and it was like I'm laying on my side, and I'm clenching my cheeks, and it's on its way, right? So I'm like, I'd better fucking get in there. So I duck-footed it into the fucking bathroom, and I get in there, and I close the door, right? But share an embarrassing moment with your friends. That's the question, or that's the top. Okay,
Keep going, duck footing it.
Get in there. And I just closed the door. Closed the door, right? And I'm in my boxers. That's in a shirt, and that's it. I don't have time to turn around and make it to the toilet. It was a fucking A-bomb of shit. And it just fucking went everywhere. It went straight down the back of my legs, in between my thighs. It got in between my fucking toes, right? It was on the fucking wall.
Pete,
like a
no one would
crime
have
scene.
known. How is it embarrassing? It's just embarrassing to you? Sorry.
Yeah.
So this
Now the
moment,
whole fucking universe knows.
this moment is the most embarrassing.
Now it's memorialized in electric light on the internet
Whoa.
forever.
Okay.
Ever.
That was this year, huh?
This is like 3 months ago. So, like,
Grown man problems.
I was on my pick. It's a man pond. Is
What
an
the
entire
fuck did
roll.
you eat?
That
Just
obviously
coffee
something-
and grease?
Keep
Like,
going.
It was
Who's
probably just fucking Red Bull, Newports, McDonald's breakfast, and
I think that was it. I think you told us that was it.
Yeah, because I had gone like a week without McDonald's breakfast, and there was a half a block of cheese.
God.
Okay.
All right.
Who's
Moving
next?
on.
Who's next?
I think like 2 weeks ago, my 6-year-old nephew saw me full frontal nude and gave the most frightened look and literally ran for his life upstairs. And that was pretty embarrassing.
Did you hear him turn the mic off?
He was like, and that's all. We're done.
I am not open for questions on this content.
I'll answer questions. This year, I have so many embarrassing things. It just happens to be this year.
Who else? Who's next?
I don't know. There's so much shit that I do that I know for a fact are embarrassing, but I'm so desensitized. But if I want to follow suit with your shit story, last time I was sick, I was just like, when I get sick, I turn into a baby. So I just
Yeah, no
Every man
shit.
does.
All men do.
Yeah, so like I have a TV in my bathroom. So what I did is I just stayed in the tub all day, and I shat and pissed in the tub all day, bro. And I just stayed in the tub and watched TV.
Is this real?
Like all day. Like because I was just
That's real man
That
shit
doesn't
right there.
sound like it would help you feel better.
I'm
Like
just
you're-
not moving. I just
You can turn the water on and get that shit
I
to
can
go away.
turn the
at
water
any
on.
time.
Yeah, like
It's
that was
like.
that was
we
real
wrong
moments
in
of
this?
genius.
Wait,
Like,
so
everyone
there
seems
was
to
no
be
water
disgusted
in
in
the
this.
tub. You're just like sitting in the
I'm
tub.
just sitting in there being sick, but I also like I would turn it on all the time and sit in like back when I used to get dope sick. I used to sit in bathtubs all the time.
Yeah.
So that was my general thing. I just keep filling up the tub intermittently throughout the day. But that was where I stayed all day.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
This moment.
Like I just
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we even get embarrassed?
I don't.
Fuck.
I
I
do.
don't.
I can't think of an example though.
Oh, bullshit.
I know I really can't. I'm like fucking blank.
Like I make TikToks now. I think that's the most embarrassing thing that I can
Your
admit to.
TikToks embarrass me.
Yeah, they embarrass me.
Yeah.
I think they're funny.
Even if they don't tag us or they have nothing to do with us, I watch your shit and go, God damn.
God damn.
I mean, I have shit my pants at work on multiple occasions.
I have
So like, and I drive a company car. So like, had to. Fortunately, because of my profession, I have like briefs and underpads. So like, the second I shit myself, I can go in the trunk and get like an
Clean
adult
up.
brief, and I put a fucking brief on and went home. So
Clean that shit up.
I mean, like, it was only embarrassing because for me, but no one knew. But so, I was prepared. It happens. Shit happens.
shit does happen.
Yep. Chris?
I don't have any like cool shit stories like you guys.
So sad about that.
I like go in the morning after like the coffee and like maybe later on around after dinner like in the bathroom.
You were such a fine-tuned machine, we weren't aware you pooped.
Embarrassing moment.
I eat sauerkraut with my first meal and I have a yogurt.
Oh God,
At
help
dinner.
him. Help him.
and then coffee in the morning.
Okay, embarrassing.
Yeah, what's your embarrassing moment?
I don't know, guys.
I can't. I'm blanking too. Let's move to the next one.
Whoa.
She's got like 10.
Yeah, I was like, you moved on so fast.
I honestly don't. Can you think of a time I was embarrassed recently?
I mean,
that I told you about, and I was like, but embarrassment, not sad, not fucking mad, embarrassed.
Okay, no. You're right.
I finally got old enough to where, like, when I like talk to girls, you know that whole thing, like, if I just ask enough girls out, like, someone's gonna say yes. Like, I'm to that point now where I don't care. Like, you can just...
That's literally been my strategy for the last umpteen years.
Well, I mean,
It's a
it's
numbers
logic.
game.
It is. There's somebody for everybody.
Yeah.
Just keep looking.
Yeah, I was married.
So I don't get embarrassed by, like,
I know, it still
got a
baffles you
boyfriend.
over there,
I'm
doesn't it?
trying to think
It
of a
doesn't,
work
bro, because
thing.
you should be the one guy in this room that gets the most pussy. Those are the numbers. You should be the most guy in this room that gets pussy.
Oh, because he's oldest.
No, you're just the ideal man for the females.
What?
I'm telling you.
Look, I've worked on self-acceptance and everything, but that's a horseshit statement, sir. Okay, what's the next question?
All right, next question is, we're getting kind of close here, y'all.
You've seen Chris,
no.
right?
Question 30.
Yeah, I know. I keep trying to
Okay.
get him to get his shirt off.
Just making sure.
But you know he's got a mouth
Hey,
attached
you know
to those
some-
muscles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
we
that
do.
fucking
We
guy.
know.
Dude, I'm so nice to girls.
I mean,
so
Pete,
nice
you're
to girls.
beautiful.
You
and
say you're
I
not
totally
very nice
fucked
to
him.
me.
You
But
say
look at that
shit
guy.
like how I say.
I have to look at him all
You
the time,
say
and I say to myself, God gave that fucking idiot that body, and all he does with it is go, I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you.
I don't.
I'm kidding.
I am
Settle
the
down. That was a
best
joke.
date any girl will ever fucking have. I will be so nice to you. We'll have such a good time. We'll go do so much cool stuff.
Is it
And
a
I'll call you.
transaction?
And I'll call you back. Like,
Is it a transaction?
is it a transaction?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll do it again and again and again and again and again.
Until you
and
get
then
laid?
it's not- well, until they fucking treat me like shit and then run off back to their ex or some shit.
Oh, okay. Here we go. 30. When did you last cry in front of another person and by yourself?
I haven't
Today.
cried in a long time.
Cried yesterday on an airplane in front of a bunch of fucking people. I cry on airplanes all the time, actually.
Weren't you excited to be the only businesswoman with a bunch of businessmen on the...
It was the first flight, though. The second flight, not so much.
Okay.
There's crying babies and stuff. But I do like that. I told Chris
Fuck
yesterday
babies.
that I get off on being the only like businesswoman on a flight full of dudes with like suits on. Because I'm like, heh.
Because you know one of them, you know a few of them are like, yeah. Yeah. She can get it.
If we end up crashing on a deserted
Probably all of
island, it's going
I'm
on.
fighting these other motherfuckers. I'm reproducing. I got the good
No.
genes.
Oh, God. No. Okay. Let's keep going.
Snooze.
When have you guys cried? In front of somebody or by yourself?
I can't tell you last time I've cried. Long time.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
I don't know. Maybe I cried in front of my big brother the last time. I used to cry in front of him all the time.
Oh, I cry when there's like sad shit on. Like I feel like the movies and shit. Like I'll be like, that sucks. Like
I cry in
like,
so many movies.
Mufasa.
I know I
died.
teared up in...
No.
what was the last thing I teared up in a few times? I think it was Spider-Man.
I cried in Spider-Man. I got made fun of by a 10-year-old for crying in Jumanji 2. Like, just fucking hysterically crying. I'm a feeler, man.
Yeah.
I cry during movies versus real events, which is weird.
No, it's just because you're safer. You can do it. You can be vulnerable. Because
Is
it's
that what
not
it
real
is?
life.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm a therapist. Ben?
I can't recall the events. This is frequent for me, so it's not memorable. I don't know. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed, or I don't hold back from crying in front of people. I'm certain it was at work, and in the last month. So
Okay.
Today.
Okay. So we all answered. 32. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The Prophet Muhammad.
I think like sexual assault is too. I'm not going
No.
there. Like that's too.
Do you know how
weird.
many rape jokes I've heard in my lifetime?
yeah, nothing's off limits.
Yeah, no.
I had a former coworker tell me something one time, and it's rung true with me ever since she said it, and that's that there's two ways when you break everything down to look at something, comedically or tragically. Like, don't get so goddamn sensitive about everything that, like, if you can't find a way to turn it around and giggle about it, you know, then you're going to get stuck in that fucking misery of it, right? Like, I can't speak on experiences that, you know, I've never been sexually assaulted or anything like that, so I can't sit here and say that I understand.
Well, I'm not saying other people can't joke about it. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to fucking joke about it. But
okay, fair enough.
So I'm curious, though, like, Ben, you do similar work as me in a way where it's like feely work with people. Like, just such fucking disturbing sense of humor stuff to stay afloat and stay in the field. Like, some of the shit I've said, I cannot believe.
Ben and I have talked about that like 3 times in the last like few weeks. About he has to be funny to be
to keep going.
Yeah, if you can't joke about this
You're
stuff
fucked.
and make light of it, you're going to destroy yourself.
Agreed.
So I don't know. I mean, like, I can't say I've ever made jokes about, like, I don't know. I don't think.
Guess I won't see you next week. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, there's really nothing off limits. I don't believe in that. I think, you know, just fucking grow up, or, you know, turn the channel or whatever.
it would be funny as shit if somebody ready to die was making jokes about like dying. Like if they were making jokes about themselves, like
I would be. I think that's
they do.
Yeah,
they do.
That would be. I would do that too. I would be like, yeah, let me borrow some money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Do you remember Kingpin?
yeah.
Remember the movie Kingpin?
Yeah, sort of.
Hey, walking in front of those two people sitting outside of his apartment, and he's like, "Yeah, how's life? Taking forever, right?" Like that's all I ever said.
Have you ever seen the old lady they're interviewing? It's like 110, and she's like all pissed that it's her birthday, and the lady's like interviewing her.
No,
No, have you seen
Yeah,
it?
that's
I
fucking
can't remember
funny.
what she says, but she's like, she's like not happy about her birthday, not happy about being
I had
interviewed.
110 of these. I'm fucking done.
Right.
Okay, so
All right, so we're getting close, and these last ones are tough. All right, so here's 33. Everybody answered that one, right? Yeah.
sure,
If you were to die this evening, so, you know,
of course.
with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone, and why haven't you told them yet?
Nothing, I'll be dead.
Yeah, but you believe in this whole, like, after thing.
Yeah, that business takes place afterwards.
See,
What am I going to regret?
But
This is but a fraction of the time of the infinite that we walk into. So this is going to be really nothing compared to the rest, which is either going to be hell or heaven.
I agree with him. Me and my kid always talk about. We always make jokes that if I die, shit, I ain't got no problems anymore. They're all over with.
Yeah, like that's it. That's like when people say, like, "Are you going to be sad when I'm dead?" I'd be like, "You won't know, so why does it matter?"
I think thinking about the death is probably. Oh, I mean, anxieties about all kinds of things. There's no anxiety that's going to make the thing actually, better. Like the anxiety can
It's inevitable.
be out of this world bad, and then the thing actually isn't that bad.
I would regret not telling my dad that I was sorry.
Go tell him.
I'm not there yet. I'm just not there yet.
what about you, Ben?
No, I would not. I don't. I mean, I'm not perfect, but no, I don't think this is applicable.
I agree. I don't have anything. Like, there's things that I would tell people now if I had a chance, but, like, I'm cool if I don't get a chance to tell them. It's fine. I don't regret it.
Wait a minute. I got to backtrack. I've told my dad I'm sorry. What I'm sorry for. So, yeah. There's that. Next question.
34. Your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What would it be and why?
My TV.
Mine's my laptop because fucking everything's on it. So I have so many photos and everything I've written. Like, I'm going for my laptop.
My phone.
That's already in my pocket.
Yeah, well, there's no rules. That's fine.
I guess in this stance is on your nightstand, I guess. You know how sometimes you got to sleep with your phone in your pocket so your girl don't go through it?
No.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that's not a relationship.
Just kidding.
Bro, word of advice, if y'all start going through each other's phones, you have to break up for at least a little while, get out of that, and then come back.
Period.
Yeah, but you could go away for like 6 months, a year, 2 years, and come back.
Dr. Chris is in the house.
Stephanie?
I don't ever want to go through their phone, but they can go through my phone. Because the moment that I know that I got to go through their phone is the moment.
Then you're
going to
keep going through it. You're going to keep going through it.
It's unlimited.
That's a lie.
I have a side question then. Chris, have you ever had that in a relationship where the girl was going through your phone or vice versa?
Where she was going through my phone?
Or you were going through her phone?
Yeah, but she was cheating. So I fucking caught her.
What led you to think she was cheating? I mean, what?
She was cheating.
How did you get tipped onto the fact, though?
She always cheats. She's cheated on every guy she's ever been with.
I mean, you generally get the instinct.
What about you?
You can tell. You can tell the energy.
Have you gone through a phone or had a phone?
And this is when Facebook
was
like
I've had my phone gone through so many times because I'm a goddamn idiot.
I don't think I've had my phone
busted numerous times, but there's literally like nothing on my phone anymore.
Yeah.
I've gone through this because I'm a goddamn idiot. Ben?
The phone thing?
Yeah.
Like that was the number one way that I've been caught.
New question.
Is this a new question?
No.
It's a side question.
I don't know. Man, stuff is stuff. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Next,
Stuff is stuff,
Stephanie.
man.
As far as that phone thing goes, no,
over here.
I've never, because I've been with my wife since we were on flip phones, and I've nothing to...
Flip phone love.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
So every picture I sent you, you allow her to see?
I will show her everything you send me, especially the butthole
She see
picture.
my butthole.
A lot of people
love.
in Bay City have seen my butthole. Okay, Stephanie.
Are you asking me about the phone thing?
Yes.
I've never gone through anybody's phone. I don't think no one's gone through
I
my phone.
refuse to go through phones.
As far as I know.
Take it back. I will. My son has this blanket that was my wife's when she was a baby.
Why can't we hear him?
Hold on.
I would go into the house to get that for him.
Yeah.
Because that's like his connection, like his security thing. I don't care about my shit, but he would be devastated without that. So I'd go in and get that for him.
You go and get your son's blanket.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Next question.
I think this is the last one, actually, because 36 is weird, but I'll tell you what it is. 35 is, of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing and why?
My kid.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, these are easy.
My older brother.
My kids.
It's down to my father now.
My little brother, who's basically my kid. Do you want to hear what 36 is?
Yeah, we can't end on that fucking question.
It's like when we can't do, though, because it's share a personal problem and ask the other person's advice on how he or she might handle it, and then
Oh my god.
ask them to reflect
Yeah, let's
back
not-
we're not
to
doing
you
that.
Somebody
Let's
share
not
one
do
of their
that.
problems.
feeling.
Let's not. No, we're
Stephanie,
Let's not put
share
that
one
on
of your
the
problems.
internet.
We'll tell you how to fix it.
Oh no,
for
I don't
fuck's
let
sake.
men
They're
solve my
not-
problems because it's just
There's one
This is actually
possibly
the
qualified person to answer that in this room.
We can all
and
give
he's not
advice
camera
on
right now.
any problem you have. What
this is a big issue.
We need some
between
more
men
free
and women,
thought
by
on
the
this
way.
podcast.
This is a big men and women issue.
Chris, you have all the free thoughts.
We didn't do anything. I thought we were going to have Battle of the Sexes, and we
Women-
ended up diving into...
It's better.
I mean, yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
We did this for
men
2
versus
hours.
women for real? This is what the
No.
episode was
No,
about?
it was
No,
supposed to be, but we ended up...
It got
diving.
Yeah, I don't know. I did this experiment. I really didn't. I mean, it's me versus all of you. That'd be weird.
I think she got down on us.
No, Pete would have been all on your side.
I didn't get gone down.
Pete's a culture war whore.
I missed that part.
You have such cool stories, bro. Like, for somebody who doesn't like fiction, you write and speak so much of it. It
Star
just baffles me.
Wars, Star Trek, whatever.
I wish I had more of that cheese popcorn.
Guys.
Okay,
Cheese
all
So-
right, all right. Ultimate question:
Okay.
fuck, marry, kill. Pete, Chris, Yusuf, Stephanie, go.
Wait, what?
This is a fuck, Mary.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh,
Pete, Chris, Yusuf.
I can answer this question for her.
I'd marry Pete.
Yep. Kill Yusuf.
No.
Fuck Chris.
No, I wouldn't.
She doesn't want to give me that one. She ain't gonna give me that one on camera.
I mean, do you have 2 for one person? Because I want to kill Chris first.
You're gonna kill me first?
And then fuck him?
Yeah.
Weird shit.
Yusuf, I'm sorry. You are the weakest link.
I wouldn't kill Yusuf.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd marry you, though. This could get weird. Like, we have different religious things, and could you even marry me?
I can marry whatever I
Yeah,
want.
if you can marry me, you got the best marriage ever.
Yeah, you.
That would be the.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
You
The
could
best.
not
You
handle
imagine
me as a
Everyone knows
wife.
it's the best.
You.
Everyone agrees it's the
Huge.
best. It's the best.
It's
It's
huge.
the best.
No way this dude could
It's
handle
the
being
bestest
married
ever.
to me.
It's the best ever, you guys.
It gets so dumb in here sometimes.
Ask anyone. Everyone will tell you the same.
So,
Are you going to have him do the same about me?
What's that? No, I was just curious.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm on Team Yusuf. I told him that when he got here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going
oddly
to marry
enough-
Yusuf because obviously,
I think I just, and actually I thought the same thing. I'm like, I'm going to marry Ben.
and
I literally thought, I'm like, if we're throwing religion out the window, I'm marrying Ben.
I mean, like, for real.
I got to
Chris,
think about my
I'm
mental.
gonna fuck Chris. That's a good looking dude. So
Listen,
Pete,
dude.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you out of your misery.
Oh,
wow, bro.
I
Like,
love you
I
unconditionally.
know.
No,
No, I've been
for real.
praying for
Have you
somebody
seen
to
that
come
guy?
along and do it for a long time. I just have, like,
I would just feel less intimidated marrying Yusuf, but he'd be a good partner, man. He'd be a good partner.
I'd be a terrible partner.
I think so,
I'd be a terrible partner. I'm very selfish.
and that's okay. Know your limits.
I have to tone down my
What a
sarcasm
cunt.
when I'm
Jesus
with them.
Christ.
I have to tone down my sarcasm with girls because it'll be too mean sometimes. But as I've gotten older, I've been dating younger women. It's been like reversed. I'm like, shit, can you be serious for a fucking minute? And they're like, they're not good partners.
That's
They're
kind of
too
your get off
sarcastic.
my lawn moment right there. honestly.
I'm just fucking
My
older
lawn.
now.
Get
I don't know
off
what to
my
tell you.
lawn.
He knows all. Everything.
All right, Pete. Fuck, marry, kill.
I'd just skip it all and kill myself. I want nothing to do with any of you people.
Bye, guys.
So, yeah, so I'm done. Like, you guys have defeated me mentally, emotionally, spiritually in here.
This was
One
a
of those
heavy
Swiss
episode.
pods.
It's always a heavy episode when,
Girls come.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's a
happen in
myth.
this house. Okay, so Ben, parting words. I mean, I know that
He's frozen.
we have to
Hit
sum
the
up what,
crickets button.
He's frozen.
we have,
How do you not have these marked at this point?
he doesn't. He can't hear what's going on. He can't hear what's going on.
Playing sound
pretend.
effects.
We found the crickets.
Okay.
After much debate, so
Well,
granted, we have to know what the fuck.
What
Some-
did you think about these 36 questions? You didn't get to hear the first, like,
The
11.
36
but-
chambers. The RZA. The Jizza.
I don't know. I think we hit on a lot of these for Wednesday's episode or Monday's episode.
Yeah, earlier today. yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of them, like a lot.
Interesting.
In just talking about death and dying in hospice, and I don't know. I feel like this is
Wait a minute. I got something here.
maybe it was like pre-game. We talked about a lot of that.
Dude,
Well, I wasn't invited.
Well, I'm sorry.
You weren't here yet.
motherfucker.
What the hell? I like how
Something
you're all
about
silent.
something about women named Stephanie. So we're gonna come in and I'm gonna ask a question of everybody here. I'm gonna start with Chris. Do you feel there's been any cathartic moments for you over the filming of the first episode to the second one to this third one today?
I don't know what the word cathartic means.
Whoa.
It's
He admitted he doesn't know something.
See, listen to this. Anytime there's, I get I have so many good points that anytime there's any like slippage and like perfectness, they're like, oh my god, they're like, I gotcha. Look at,
Hey, you want to know what I'm going to
misspelled-
get
I
you?
was proud of you.
I'm going to get you across so that next time you feel persecuted, you can climb up on that fucker and nail yourself to it. Okay, so I'm sorry that
We
was
can
way out of
read-
my-
I was impressed.
Well, tell
I
them
was
what
glad
cathartic
you admit it.
means. So, like cathartic, like a release, or you felt
Unorganized?
Yeah.
like validated in some way.
No.
Am I wrong?
Cathartic moment is where you come to like it. It is a relief, but it's like a realization comes about, right?
Like an epiphany,
in a sense, but it's a little deeper than that.
Like smashing shit is cathartic.
Yeah. Sex is cathartic.
Providing psychological relief through the open expression of strong emotions.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's much deeper than I imagined.
Yeah, me too.
He's like, no.
Yusuf's like, I don't know nothing about none of this.
Okay, so what are you saying? Did you?
cathartic can also mean a medicine that causes the bowels to be purged.
Well, we definitely talked about that.
You guys had some cathartic moments on this. Let me tell you what.
Oh, God.
I see the gears working in Yusuf's head. He's like, I'm going to make content out of all of this. There's going to be so much dick and shit stuff going on for the next week. We gave him so much shit.
I wish I had another camera on Ben.
Just clip.
I feel like
just
I messed
clip
up.
Pete saying,
There were
"I
some
shit
great
my pants,"
faces.
and put it on there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of faces that got missed over there.
I
That was
agree.
money.
Yeah.
You're
Oh
on
my
that
God.
spot.
There's some right now. Honestly, like,
We're gonna try to get more cameras, and then there's a video switcher, and it's
oh my God. If we
money.
had him mic'd properly and on the camera the whole time, like we could use so many of your facial expressions and make money. You have.
we need something to go viral.
You've shown
Sign
a
me up.
meme, a picture.
You
got
yeah,
good
you
I
pictures?
love this shit.
total meme material. You showed disgust, confusion, happiness, sheer terror, all of it. So it's just like, so did you have any cathartic moments? Not involving the ball, but the other kind, Chris?
I mean, not particularly. Just no, for sure not.
Yusuf, have you had any cathartic moments?
No.
Ben?
I don't know.
That's the best answer that could be given.
I don't know.
Stephanie?
I mean, cathartic moments? No.
I did.
When?
When we broke from the first episode earlier and we all went separate ways for a little while today, I had one this afternoon.
That's not on the show. It doesn't count.
No,
He's saying in between shows, all the shows today.
yeah, I said from
Today,
the beginning,
basically.
today.
Yeah,
And
he missed that.
It's like
Well,
gotcha kind of question.
not really. No,
Gotcha,
because
surprise. It
Settle
didn't have to be
down.
on the show.
Settle down.
yeah, I'm letting him have his moment, but like, so I had the understanding, right? Because, and it's a callback to something that Chris said earlier, right? Like, I didn't do as much damage as I thought, right? Like, I still get to this point where I think this terrible fucking piece of shit human being. I have a mind that tells me that constantly, and I struggle with it. And today was that I had that realization while I was saying out loud, that I cut years off my mother's life, because I've got somebody somewhere in my life that thinks that doesn't mean that I have to. It's that simple. Like, I always feel like, well, one, maybe two people are saying it, so it's got to be true, and that's not true. So
I've said that people filter what they say, but people will not filter what they take in, and they'll believe shit, or they'll have a new idea. Just because you have a new idea doesn't mean the idea is right. Like, they'll have new information, and if there's some kind of fallacy behind that new information, doesn't mean that it's good information or it's correct. Like, you have to check it.
So can I talk about this for a second?
Absolutely, go
when
ahead.
you have a negative thought, a negative schema, which is like a negative thought pattern about yourself.
Did you just say schema?
I said schema.
So is this part of CBT?
It can be.
Okay.
It is actually. It's
Sounds
called,
like the juices that come out of a girl's butthole.
Cognitive behavioral therapy, you fucking...
Sorry.
Call
the schema.
So when we have a
Goddamn
schema,
foreigners.
a common schema is I'm unlovable,
Yep.
which is related to depression.
Yep.
People go around and they look for evidence to support that belief. And then when you do CBT with someone, you try to help them with the opposite. So if somebody feels like they're unlovable, anytime they feel lovable, they have to keep track of it, because CBT is all about tracking. But so we do this. This is what our
What is
brains do.
CBD?
Cognitive behavioral
therapy.
therapy.
There's so much research to back up CBT, so much more than meds.
Yeah. That was part of...
Only thing that beats is exercise.
The tail...
microdosing.
I mean,
Here we go.
Yeah, no.
No.
So
I want to hear this.
Controversial. I'm down to talk about this. We'll have to do it in another episode, but I think you should do research before we talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm
very interested. I mean, there's lots of people doing podcasts about hallucinogens and microdosing and things like that, but man, that shit changes people's lives.
I've seen
it does.
Yeah, I've seen the microdosing mushrooms, and I've seen these ketamine ones too. They don't do the ketamine.
They're
they don't do
high dose infusions.
No, you don't do the ketamine daily.
No.
You do it like weekly.
No, well, it's
something.
It's infusions and it's tapered up.
So so they increase.
Yeah,
the
so they're pumping it in you slow, and then they hit you with it super hard. They put you in a K-hole. And
like those people we saw outside my work that one day that were in pajamas.
I don't know.
and then what? And then you're just supposed to feel good for a while afterwards? Because I feel good.
It's supposed to reset neural pathways.
After I do psychedelics, I feel great for weeks.
Years.
Yeah.
Many years. So I don't know.
This sounds like a great episode. I think you guys should do it. It's something I'd love to read a lot more about.
Controversial in this thing that we belong to, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Discord's good.
I'm all about
It's healthy.
So, okay, for Ben, Yusef the what the fuck, Chris, and Stephanie, who we flew out on the company dime.
Again.
Yeah.
First
this time
class.
from California.
First
No,
class.
This was not first class.
Business class.
I
Come
was
on,
with
it was
the
business
peasants
class.
in the back.
What do you
Penthouse suite, per diem, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Oh, so you bought me that bottle of water and bag of assorted nuts yesterday at the airport?
Bought you these nuts.
Such a
Oh, my
lucky
God.
lady.
What are you
Brought to
working
you
on?
by these nuts.
What are you working on back there?
I'm wondering if Chris is going to smell the couch where she's sitting after she leaves.
Wow.
He absolutely is. He absolutely is. He'll probably get out a
Look
knife.
at that
and cut
face. Lilacs.
I sniffed her hair. She smells clean.
It's all good.
He said I smelled good the first time.
There, see that face right there. God
Right
damn it.
there.
That face is why.
It's when you find out she got some
This is
butt
my
wipes in the
filter
bathroom.
face.
No, the horse shit about you have a face for fucking radio. Like, you belong on camera. You absolutely belong on
Your
camera.
affects.
I'm using my filter right now.
We've been looking for a third.
Is that like puppy dog eyes?
No, I never mind. Plead the fifth.
Whoa.
We found our third, I think. We've been looking for a third, kind of. You had
Ooh,
three.
that's kinky.
I'm
No,
insulted.
he's
kinky.
insane. Okay,
I'm
he's
insulted.
insane, and you're neutral as fuck.
Kinky.
Switzerland
Yeah.
over here
What
trying
about
to fuck
me?
you.
pH is 7, bro.
Listen, before your surgery, me and Chris could be fucking you and not see each other, but things have changed.
You know, getting a third is a new
Ouch.
thing that people are doing in these open relationships.
Oh, it's everywhere.
I'm picking up the
So
weight
rather
lost,
than
bro.
like
It's okay.
have a baby,
It's
I
okay.
or get
gotcha.
married, they're
Yeah.
putting a third into the relationship.
They are. Yeah. There's a lot of polygamy happening in this.
That
this
sounds
world.
fucking terrible.
Yeah. So
It is.
remember how
Can you
you
imagine?
If anybody
It sounds exhausting.
if my wife showed affection to someone else, I would fucking murder them.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I swear to man, woman, I don't give a fuck.
it's
I
not
would kill
just
them.
that. Like, catering
I'm proud
to
of you.
two dudes and vice versa. Can you imagine handling like two women?
I'm
What?
straight.
At the same time?
no.
I mean,
no.
Chris can.
I'm allowed to have 4 wives, and I barely want half of one.
Wait, what?
I'm allowed to have 4 wives.
The bottom half.
Like, actually, yeah.
part that doesn't talk.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have 4 wives.
4 wives, but I've yet to meet one person that has 4 wives. It's a lot of work. You got to treat them all equal. I don't know how you could pull it. There
What
usually,
was that show on Big Love?
if you have 4
yeah,
wives,
with Bill
Big
Paxton.
Love. That was
Yeah.
a fucking great show.
Never saw it.
Great.
me either.
Recommend
I was
it.
on so much heroin.
That is 4 times the disappointment I have to offer.
All right, so for Ben, Yusef, Chris, and Stephanie, we wish you a happy Thursday?
holy shit.
Is it Thursday?
knows?
We're a
Yeah.
week ahead on episodes. We could take a week off. I don't have to spend any time with Chris.
That might be best
I think it would
for a
be.
week. Yeah, you know, you were just talking about
You could
that,
post
like, taking
daily
a
episodes.
break.
We were talking about posting more. And once we get around episode 100, we need more content or clips or something.
Once we can turn this more organized.
Can
and
I
more-
start phoning shit in so that we don't have to be at the same place at the same time?
Lord have mercy.
If you could fucking have a rational thought without me having to fucking stir the pot here, would be great.
A rational
Holding this
thought?
show together.
You're holding the show together much like somebody with Parkinson's takes a piss. I'm really sick of that.
I think we need an episode with 2 Chris's.
That would be
good luck.
That would make
one.
the world such a better place.
Battle of the Chris's. Yeah, no, but there's got to be a dominant Chris.
It'll just be 2 dudes who come in saying they're so straight and they're going to end up sucking each other's dicks.
It's always the gayest dude in the room that's the straightest.
What was that game you had the other day?
What's that?
I'd probably pay for that episode.
Would you? So if we started doing
at
like
least $5.
Yeah.
Can we do like a premium streaming service?
I think I would.
Do we?
Does
Jerry HotPants have an OnlyFans?
He might bow to. I can't even get this guy to take his shirt off.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to be a whore on TV on fucking internet.
Jerry HotPants OnlyFans?
Do an OnlyFans.
Bro.
Look,
Jerry be down.
Stop it.
It's just going to be Jerry's
No,
I'll show my butthole.
Listen, there's a reason it's Jerry HotPants, right? So if it was Jeremy, that's where you beep it. If it was Jeremy HotPants, that's where you beep it again. Which you won't, you fucking traitor. What would happen is, like, we'd have to give him some fucking money, right?
Well, yeah.
We don't have his likeness.
I thought you had a.
I think he kind of deserves
Isn't HotPants LLC? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, we own it.
Yeah,
He's not involved in that.
Did you really do it? You filled
yeah,
out
we have an LLC. We're fucking stupid.
That's
so
awesome.
He doesn't have any money, but
wait a minute, shut up. How do you think we got her here, Chris?
Intellectual property, man. Intellectual property.
So there's no way that he's going to come back on us and be like, "Listen, you're showing fucking Chris milking his own cow on the interwebs here. You owe me some money."
We do want to get someone to milk my dog's butthole.
Whoa.
Some girl wants to express the glands. And we try to get her on the show. We're going to zoom in, and she's going to do it.
There's no we involved here.
Hey,
that was a harebrained scheme
we know
of yours.
a guy who knows a guy who happens to jerk off Frenchies.
Yeah, we've talked
in parking lots.
In parking lots.
Yeah.
So this could get real interesting and real
fee.
debaucherous very
It's
quickly.
interspecies erotica.
So if
how they make
anything
Frenchies.
cathartic came out of this, it's that this could be so much worse.
In all honesty, if I was somewhere and somebody said, "Fuck, man, hey, look, hey, guy, come here, $100, jack off my dog right now," I'd be like, "Point me at the dog." Where the fuck is this dog at?
I'm
How
at
much?
the point where I do the same.
Like, money
I would do the
talks
same.
to me now. You tell me a number, I'm just like, okay, let's go.
If you think my dog likes you now, jack him off and see how much he likes you.
Wait, did you just like do a mini cost benefit analysis in your head about fucking jacking off a dog?
No, he said he'd do it for $100 is what he said.
$100 will do it for me.
What if all I had was 75?
Helix, what do you got, buddy?
I'll do it for 75.
Yeah, Helix is like getting out his coin purse right now.
He's like, here you go. Use some
cent pieces.
So for any potential employers, I don't condemn nor condone anything said on the show.
Did you say that last episode? I'm still with that too. No,
I'm sorry. I repent, and this is not a reflection of who I am.
I have no idea what I'm
Hey,
doing.
I'm a
This is complete show.
I'm a drug dealing felon, so good
is
luck giving
entertainment.
me a fucking job. Anyway, for all of these clowns and Stephanie and Ben, have a great Thursday.
Yeah.
Peace.
Pay me and I'll do it.
No, I'm busy tonight, actually.